Okay, so continuing with 8.4, this is multiplying rational expressions. So just like when we multiply fractions, so for example, if I had this, I wanted to multiply those fractions, I would just multiply across. So 2 times 3 is 6, and 7 times 5 is 35. So this is going to be the same concept. I'm just going to multiply across. So for our first one, number 7, I'm going to have, I'm just going to be multiplying straight across. But I do want to factor because I want to know if I can cancel anything. So instead of just distributing, which would be our first instinct, instead we're going to factor. So on top, I'm going to have x plus 8 times 8x. And on the bottom, I have 7x, and then I'm going to factor out a 2. So I'm going to have 2 times x plus 8. So now I can see that my x plus 8s will cancel, which is really nice. So that's why we want to factor. We can also factor our x's, and then we can reduce the 8 with the 2. So we're going to have 4 over 7 is going to be our final answer. Oh, that was 4. So yeah. So the instinct would be to distribute when we're multiplying across, but instead we want to factor because, again, that's going to let us see if there are things that we can cancel, which, as you can tell, makes the solution a lot simpler. So for number 8, we are going to factor the numerator. Remember, when you multiply by 1, it doesn't really change anything. So the numerator is just going to be, we're looking for something that multiplies to 4 and adds to 5. So b plus 4 and b plus 1 times 1, but that doesn't change anything. And then on the bottom, we have b plus 9 times b plus 4. So our b plus 4s will cancel, and we end up with b plus 1 over b plus 9. So that would be the answer for number 8. Okay, so continuing with that, number 9, again, we're going to factor our numerator and multiply across. So we're going to pull out a 6v in the numerator. So we get v minus 1 times 5 over 6v times v minus 1. So v minus 1s cancel, 6v's cancel, and the answer is just 5. All right. Then for number 10, I'm going to change color so that you can still see. So in the numerator, I'm going to factor out a 6n. So I get n plus 3. In the denominator, I have n minus 7, n plus 3. So I'm going to see that my n plus 3's cancel, and I get 6n over n minus 7. And that's going to be my final answer. So basically with multiplication, you're multiplying across, you're also factoring so that you can cancel things out. Okay, so in the next video, we're going to talk about division. So this has been multiplying rational expressions. The next video will be dividing rational expressions, and I will see you there.